I use this every single day. It's a must-have, just as simple as that. This is the small angled brush, and if you're like me and you use liquid eyeliner, then you're going to find this absolutely fantastic because it's a small angle, so it can do small flicks, or you can extend it to do a large flick. You get precision, it's stiff, again it washes well, it dries well, and it just lasts and lasts. I've been using this also every single day, so another absolute must-have. My favourite eyeshadow by far has been from the Mineral line. And these are only £2.50 and they come in these neat pots with a sifter inside, so they're not too messy. And this one is called Socialite. And the reason I love this is because I'm a fan of smoky eyes, and this is the ultimate taupey shade. It's really, really nice. I'll just do a quick swatch for you so that you can see what I mean. And it's got shimmer but not glitter. Liner in natural, and it looks like that. And it's really nice because it goes with any colour you can put it with. Red, pink, nude. It just defines and lines your lips in a really natural, flawless way. Eyebrow lifter and filler. This one is in shade medium, and the thing about these is that they're really pigmented. So you have to get used to just pressing very, very lightly. That's the shade there. And it really lasts in a sort of waxy way on your eyebrows. But the reason which I really like is actually for this ivory shade. And I use this on my Cupid's bow and on my inner corners of my eye. And if I just try and swatch it there, it's, I don't think you can see it because it is very nude skin tone, but it just lifts, as it promises, just lifts the area and gives a really good effect. And also you've got your inbuilt sharpener in there, so you don't need to buy one specially, so that's useful. And this is from the normal e.l.f. line, so it's only going to set you back £1.50. And this is the Plumping Lip Glaze in Fire Coral. I don't know if it does actually plump lips, but it certainly feels like it is, which is as good. I don't know, maybe it does make them look plumper, but more than anything it's that minty tingle which I just adore. I find it so refreshing. It's like a pick-me-up whenever I put it on. And it's got, the other side is a very lovely peachy shade which really shows up very nicely. Definite handbag staple. The next thing is a newer thing, and it's from the Studio line, and it's called Sheer Sunrise Shimmer Palette. And I'm wearing this now, and it gives a very soft natural highlight. It's a series of creamy colours which can suit any skin tone. You've got white, pink, amber and another pink, sort of purpley pink. And this is very similar to NARS Multiples actually, because it goes on like a cream but it does dry to a powder finish. And I would say these are actually very comparable, so for £3.50 I think it's a really good deal, and I've been using it a lot and I just feel like I'm liking it more and more every time I use it. So I do highly suggest you check that out. I even use it as a lip shade, in fact. If you can carry off those pale lip shades, you can put it on your lips. Okay, this is probably my favourite of all favourites. This is by far the absolute find of 2009, and that's not just e.l.f. generally. This is one of my favourite picks of the year. And I've always compared this Complexion Perfection, I've always compared this to MAC Blot Powder. As you can see, I've hit pan, which isn't hard with this because it's finely milled, so it does go down, but all pressed powders do. I've already got my backup, of course. And recently I went away and I took this and I took MAC Blot because, to be honest, I didn't really know which was better. I'd always compared them, but secretly I thought MAC Blot's probably better. But actually I've decided this is better than MAC Blot. I can't believe I'm saying this, but literally I found myself reaching for this above MAC Blot. Just really evens out your skin tone as well as blotting your face, and it's absolute miracle, that's all I can say. So if you only get one thing, I would say get this. Best thing of all. complexion perfection. And the last two things I'd like to mention are, they both smashed unfortunately, because, well, if you go to my channel you'll see there's a blooper video, and essentially these just kept falling on the floor so they didn't stand a chance. But even though they're smashed to smithereens, I still use them. And these were made famous by multiple raves from multiple skin tones, so I think that's proof that it suits anyone. This is Golden Bronzer, which is a beautiful highlight package. It just gives you an all-over glowiness, very comparable to MAC Mineral Skin Finishes. And this one is the Warm Bronzer. And again, unfortunately it's smashed, but that won't stop me using it. And this one makes a very nice blusher. So if you've got the squares intact, you can use them in a very precise way, one for contouring, one for highlighting, one for blusher, one for all over tan. But I was always quite lazy and just swirled my brush around anyway, so that's the way I use them. And I just think that both of these, they give a really wonderful colour to any skin tone, and they're absolute must-haves. So that's my roundup of e.l.f. goodies, and I hope it was useful. Here's to a brilliant 2010 to all e.l.f. fans. All the best. Bye.